He's going, but he stays out late and it's every single night.
What should we call a man that always leaves the house every night? He doesn't stay with his family. He has a wife and 2 children. He's not going to stay with his family at home to spend the time. Even when he comes back late at work, he's still going to go out every night, keep doing this every night. What should we call this kind of man? Because this woman came online to tell us that her husband usually leave the house every night and leave her home. And she said he doesn't do that when they were dating, but now that they are married, this is what he does all the time. Let me show you the video, then we'll come back and discuss.
TMI, but we're all friends here, right? My husband asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool, sometimes he wants to stop at the casinos, sometimes he just wants to drive around, and I believe him. I believe he says where he's going, but he stays out late and it's every single night. I don't feel like he did this when we were dating. And I get it, okay? I'm bored at night too. I'm exhausted. We got 2 little kids. I get it. But I hate that he does that. And he says that he is not going to change that. So I need to know, am I being unreasonable? Because I can see like one night a week being fine, but like when you're parents to young children, I feel like even one night a week is a lot. I don't know. I am also not a very social person. So maybe I'm in the wrong.
The internet, some people are saying divorce him, okay, because he doesn't want you, he doesn't want your children, he doesn't want to stay with you guys, he doesn't want to have a family, he doesn't want to be responsible. Some people are saying he's having an affair and that's why he's going out every night. Some people are like he hates you and that's the way of him telling you. Some people are like, now that because you guys are now married, he's doing this because he knows that you're attached to him now, because now you have children with him. Why some people are like, get out, girl, you said go out, okay, you too, go out, dress up and go out with your friends or go out and drink alone. You guys, what's your take? What would you call a man that would not stay at home with his family? And what do you think she should do as a married woman staying at home with 2 children and she doesn't see her husband every night? I have reactions to share with you. A few ones. Let's watch it together, then we'll come back and discuss.
My husband asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool.
Here's what you do. Step 1, you're going out tonight. Where? It doesn't matter. Go out with friends, go out by yourself. It does not matter where you're going, but you're going out tonight. And if he gives you even one bit of lip about it, girl, that tells you everything you need to know. Because if he's allowed to go out every single night, but you're not allowed to even go out once, then you're not in a marriage, you're a hostage. And I'm saying this with every single ounce of love I have in my body, and as someone who got out of a terrible marriage with a small child, you don't have to put up with shit. And you deserve better. Not only are you not being unreasonable, you're actually letting him walk all over you. So, girl, you deserve better. You're gorgeous, and there are a million people who would treat you better. And don't feel bad reminding him that.
My husband asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool, sometimes he wants to stop at the casinos, sometimes he just wants to drive around, and I believe him. I believe he says where he's going, but he stays out late and it's every single night. I don't feel like he did this when we were dating.
There are only 3 possibilities for what's happening with this husband. And you guys know that I like to have a lot of nuance when I talk about relationships. I'm not big on the just divorce him kind of thing, but this is not nuanced. There are only 3 possibilities for what's happening in this marriage. Number 1, he is an alcoholic. He's going out every single night to drink. Number 2, he's having an affair. Number 3, he does not want to have a family. He does not want to have 2 small children. He does not want to be tied down. He does not want to move into the phase of life where you stop going out every night. He doesn't want to hang out with his wife. He does not want to have a family. He wants to be single. He wishes he did not have a family. Now, of all of those 3 things, that one is the worst. There are some alcoholics that can get recovery. If they're willing to admit there's a problem and get help, there are some alcoholics that can get recovery. There are some marriages that survive infidelity. I have never seen a marriage survive a man that does not want to be in the phase of life that he is in. When it comes to addictions and affairs, there are some variables and nuance that goes into what you decide to do. And they usually hinge on whether they're willing to be honest about it and whether they want to change and what you want to do. But when it comes to that third one, the man that just doesn't want to be tied down by his family and those obligations and responsibilities that come with it, there is no nuance. There are no variables. I almost never say this, but you should divorce that man because it does not get better.
My husband asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool. Sometimes he wants to stop at the casinos. Sometimes he just wants to drive around. And I believe him. I believe he says where he's going, but he stays out late and it's every single night. I don't feel like he did this when we were dating.
I think women have a tendency to underestimate just how well and often men will lie in order to gain access to something they feel they're entitled to, like they feel is their birthright. In one of my most popular videos, I said that men and women were essentially socialized to be completely incompatible. And that's because while women were raised to be in community and to connect with and support others, men were raised to strive for power by way of making money. And the human connection part was completely left out of their programming. Meaning that the overwhelming majority of men have to lie to women, because if they told you the truth, which is that they don't frickin' like you, none of you would partner with them and they would not have access to romantic relationships with women, aka the labor that women provide and the benefits of being in a relationship with a woman. The only way that the mask falls and their behavior becomes a little more telling is when they feel as though they have locked you down in a significant way. And as you mentioned, he didn't go out every night by himself when you guys were dating, but now that you have 2 kids, all of a sudden his behavior has changed. And that is because he knows that by having kids with you, he has attached himself to you for life in some way, shape, or form. And that is why he is out doing God knows what. Even more so, he is basically communicating that he would rather be out of the house than have anything to do with you and your kids. Ladies, please do not underestimate the lies that men will tell and the length that they will go to make those lies believable in order to maintain access to your labor. It doesn't even matter if you feel like you're not even doing a lot for the man that you're with, because they will take crumbs when it comes to the benefits that they receive when being in a relationship with a woman, and what is crumbs to you could be the whole loaf of bread for them.
Is it that he's having an affair? Possibly. There's possibility that he's having an affair. Is it that he just doesn't want to stay at home? 100. Okay, 100%. We know the way these married men do. When they now have family, when they have children with their wives, they do not stay at home. They don't enjoy staying at home. They always want to stay out late at work. In fact, they want to take extra hours after work so that they would avoid going home because they don't like children. They want to come home when everybody's already asleep so that they can wake up again very early before any of the family members wake up. Okay, that is what they do, and that's what they enjoy doing. A married man, even during the weekend that he doesn't go to work, the days that he's off, is not going to tell his wife or tell his family that he's off. Is still going to go out. Is still going to look for something to do that does not involve him and this family. He wants to do some things that only him and his friends or his affair partner would do. So these are the things, these are normal things that some of these married men do. And they do this especially when they are married to you and when you start having children. Most of them will not do it before you start having children. When it's just you and them without the kids, they hardly do it. Okay, but when you start having kids with them and they know that you're already stuck in the house, of course, women are the primary parents to children. They expect women to take care of the children. As a mother, you cannot just up and go. You cannot just decide that I want to go to a party without thinking of where you're going to put your children, who is going to babysit, without thinking about who is going to take care of your children or the house. But a man can plan a vacation, can plan 2 months straight vacation, and doesn't even check with you because why should he? Is the man, right? Okay, so as a woman, you have to think about so many. You cannot just up and go if you have a child or children. So these men usually do these things to their wives when they start having children. And of course, they don't want the family. Most of these men don't even like children. When you hear some married men speak that are outside enjoying themselves, if you met any of them outside drinking, you hear them say, "Oh, I'm out here chilling, I'm waiting." for my sons or my daughters to sleep before I get home, because when I get home, their noise, I'm already exhausted. Or you hear people say, oh, your husband is not supposed to come back from work and everywhere is noisy or scattered. He has had a long day. You're supposed to come home, relax. You're supposed to give him food, take care of it. Like, everywhere is clean and, as the king now. So he has gone out to work. He's supposed to come home to a relaxed home. And if he doesn't get that all the time, they'll tell you, if your man doesn't get that all the time, he's not going to come home. In fact, if this was happening in my side, which me, I'm in Nigeria, I guess. If this was happening here, they're going to blame the wife and they're going to tell her that you are the one that is pushing your husband outside. You are the one that is not making the home homely. You are the one that is pushing your husband outside, because if you don't keep doing the right thing, your man is not going to sleep at home. They will start blaming the woman and telling her the things to do to make the home right. To tell her that, do you clean the house? Do you make sure that the house is clean before he comes home? Do you make sure that your children are not making noise? Do you make sure that you're ready? Like, do you smell good? Do you do this? Do you look good? Do you have your bath? Have you had your bath? They always want to blame the woman and tell you that these are the things that you're supposed to do. These are the things that you're not doing. That is why your man is not sleeping at home or does not like coming home. Then the woman will start running etasketa, trying to do this, trying to do that to please a man. And no matter what she does, okay, if at all it's going to change for a while and go back to that lifestyle, right? They do not change. The best thing for her to do is also start going out. She needs to start going out. She needs to also leave the house, especially when she can target when he comes back from work. If he usually comes back from work, then go out later. The moment he's already driving into the house, she's dressed up and she's out. No explanation. No explanation. Then she does it like back to back like that every week. But the thing is that most women don't have that mind to do it. They'll be like, I cannot leave my children. Who's going to take care of my children? Oh, my man will not let me go out. But the thing is that you have to, because if you continue like this, it's more or less like you're a single mother. And just be a single mom. Be a single mom and know that you're a single mom without a man. It's better for you to know that you're a single mom than you being a single mother in a married home. I feel like that's worse. Okay, so be a single mom by yourself. Know that you're not in a relationship with any man. You're handling this by yourself. You definitely get help, right? Eventually. But if you're hiding under the umbrella of I have a man and my husband, but it's not doing husband duty. It's not even doing a father duty. Your children don't even know him. They don't even know that he exists. And he cannot even stay at home with you people because he doesn't enjoy it. And one of the videos was like, it can be an alcoholic. Yes, it can be an alcoholic. But you can be an alcoholic and still drink in the house. You don't have to go out to drink. An alcoholic person can drink in the house. And I feel like if he's an alcoholic, every time he comes back, he's going to feel very drunk and all of that. But I still feel like if an alcoholic, he can still do that in the house. It's not going to be every single night. He can still drink in the house. If he's having an affair, it's possible he has another family outside. That is 100% possible. He has another family outside that he always goes to meet, or he has a woman that makes him happy. Because according to this man, they be like, oh, they prefer to go to their side chick place after work because they kind of massage them. They allow them to feel better. That when they come home to their wife always nag, always tell them the problem of the house, always complain, always do all of that. But if she goes to their side chick place, she always, massage them, make them feel like a baby. They talk, you guys. These men talk, and it's possible he goes to the side chick's place, or he even have more than one, right? So it kind of shuffle them all and on and on. And you are home sitting down, taking care of two children. You don't have a life. You cannot just go out because there's nobody that'll stay with the children. How long do you want to continue doing that? Anyway, you guys, what's your take on this video? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, it's your girl Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.